Welcome back to some new r/petty revenge stories, where people share small victories over those who wronged them. I hope you had a great day. Thanks for all the likes and comments on the last video. And now, let's start with the first story. It's called The 10p Guy. As you're all aware, things are tight at the moment, so saving any kind of money is welcome. I recently, about a month ago, found out that my local store did discounts on out-of-date food. And if you buy anything at 9 PM or after, it's discounted further to 10p. So 3 times a week, I would pop down and see what bargains I could get. I was always respectful of other shoppers. If there were multiple items, I'd only take 1 or 2, so other people could have some as well. I came to find out by talking to the store staff that there was a Mr. 10p man. He would come in at 9 PM and take the lot. The staff didn't like him. This didn't really affect me, as I always got there a few minutes before 9, so I never met him. Until one day, I did. I was going through the food to see what goodies I could get. When he appeared, he slapped my hand away as I was about to pick up a pizza, and took the pizza for himself. I was in complete shock for a moment, glared at him, but didn't say anything, as I didn't want to cause a scene. Next thing I know, he's pushing me out of the way, wipes out the shelf and scurries off to pay. I didn't confront him, didn't say anything. I had already formed a plan. Now I go there every night. I get down there for 10 minutes to 9 PM and I take everything. Doesn't matter what it is. If it's 10p, it's mine. I pay exactly at 9 PM and have the lovely warm feeling of watching him look at the empty shelf every night before I leave. I can't help but smile as I take my goodies home. The next story is called Best Critting. I recently chatted with a former colleague, Jen. We worked at a larger insurer. She reminded me of her epic critting and takedown of the CMO. The workplace was absolute hell. 2 or 3 people crying at their desks, being singled out for minor mistakes, and called every name in the book by executives in meetings, etc. Jen had sent an urgent email blast, promoting a new benefit. However, she sent it to the wrong email list. The CMO emailed our 150 plus marketing department, saying something like, "Jen screwed up big time. Hopefully no one else is this dumb to do it again." That night, Jen swiped into the building, cleaned out her desk, left her badge and laptop, but not before replying all to the CMO's email with "Screw you. Everyone minus the CMO and the director's names. It was a pleasure. I feel bad for you all." Attached was a PNG of an email sent to her by the CMO prior to sending the wrong email, where the CMO and director approved it, and the audience. The third story is called Loud Driver. For context, I live sort of on a curve. Every single day, this guy drives by my house around 6 PM in his big jacked up truck and will punch the gas and be very loud as he goes around the turn. He's got one of those stupid modified exhausts. He must know I don't like it, because he'll be even more rambunctious if I'm outside. One day I was driving and recognized the truck, which apparently just happens to be in his driveway, about 2 miles down the road. So every time I drive by his house, I make sure to punch the gas and drive like he does. Sometimes I'll even lay on the horn a few times, even though it's late at night. The next story is called Fruit Thief. The last couple of years, I've been really bummed out by squirrels eating all of my beautiful peaches. Many before they were even ripe. I developed such a strong hate for these squirrels. I tried everything, nets that blew off, foil wrapping, bagging, everything I could. Even after wrapping so many peaches to hide them, well over 20, they were all gone the next day. I found out today it wasn't the squirrels. It was a lady and her spawns. They were picking fruit off my tree, but my friend pulled in, so they stopped and moved along. I can't tell you how angry I was, and I had them on video this time. Everything finally made sense. as to why so much of my fruit would disappear in a day or two. I would have happily given them some when they were ripe, but no, they had to steal. I thankfully also have a very strong love for peppers. All of those peaches are now layered in the sweet fires of the Carolina Reaper. You know, to deter pests. Since I prefer organic oily sprays that stick even after it rains over pesticides, I give them a good maintenance spray every week, just in case, and will every season from now on. I'll enjoy watching my fruit grow pest-free. The last story is called Find Your Keys. I was driving through my neighborhood. It was developed in the 1940s and has narrow streets and a lot of on-street parking. I encountered a delivery truck with its lift gate extended, parked crooked across the road, blocking the flow of traffic. The way the truck was positioned, if the driver had pulled forward another 3 feet, they could have allowed for the passage of traffic. As I pull up, I see the 2 delivery men using a dolly to move a refrigerator into the house. I signaled to them and asked if they can pull forward a couple feet to allow me and others to pass. The driver signals back to me with the 1-finger salute and continues to move the fridge into the house. I wait until they are inside and the storm door closes. I jump into the cab. The truck had been left running and pull the truck forward the few feet necessary. As I exit, I turn the truck off, remove the key, single key, tiny paper fob, and throw the key into the across the street neighbor's lot, a few houses down, with a terribly unkept yard. As I'm pulling away, the delivery guys come back out of the house. I give them my best princess wave, followed by my own 1-finger salute, and kept on driving. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. And if you have time, watch another one of my videos. And now, I hope you have a great day. See you soon. Bye bye.